Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you guys what's inside this LG television. This thing is particularly big, and yeah, the front is all glass, so I mean it was quite heavy to bring in because I mean a pane of glass that's like I don't know, a 60-inch display or something. It's quite heavy. And the base is also glass too. So yeah, quite heavy. So I basically removed all of the screws in advance because there's quite a bit. And yeah, so let's go ahead and pop off the cover and see what we find. Let's see what's underneath. So wow, nice, lots of stuff, just as I wanted. So it looks like down here we got ourselves a power supply on the right. And on the left we got ourselves just a connection board. Looks like a mid-grade. And down there, underneath this metal shield, looks like a T-com board. So that's pretty cool. And this looks like a couple of speakers and other various things. Lots of goodies to get. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all those parts in order, and we'll see what we get. So first, let's start on the very left-hand side, right here. Right here. Alright, let's see what's underneath this. Well, looks like another small board. Looks like a low-grade board, but there's a lot of good components that we want to remove. One thing that spots me right away is these two big little yellow capacitors here. These look pretty nice. Well, I was just about to go ahead and show you guys what it up close, but there is a big spider. This guy, can't see him very well, but that does not look like a nice guy. That looks like it's a really weird looking spider. Definitely something I don't want to be bitten by. He's got a stripe running down his back. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it one bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it because it's not good to have. There we go. Sorry, spider. I love spiders usually, but not these kinds. Those I don't want. So let's go ahead and take that out. That's why you always process these kind of things outside, because you don't know what's going to be inside them. So here we got ourselves a pretty nice board. This is what I wanted to show you here. That is a gold capacitor. That's actually a gold fuse. So it's basically just an ordinary fuse with some gold edges. Basically gold connectors that connect right to the board that are made of gold, which is nice. And underneath this heat transfer pad, we got ourselves two flat transformers. This board just comes right out. Sorry about the shakiness, I'm going to put it back on the tripod, but yeah, pretty blank on the back, but there's a couple, there's a lot of MLCCs on this board that I probably want to pop off and save, because it's not going to change the board weight very much, and it's just a little free source of silver and platinum metals. So there we go, that's board one. So our next board we want to remove is this main board here. So this one, pretty easy to do. Just got to pop off some wire here. And now we're going to go ahead and there we go. There's our board here. As you can see, someone made a nasty hole in the connector that connects to that's like the tuner, TV tuner, that basically gets signal from non-cable stations. And we got ourselves two heat sinks, one here and one here. These are both very easy to remove. It's not going to come off, but anyway. Yeah, anyway, so there's just two heat sinks to remove for some extra high-grade aluminum with, looks like a gold corner chip right there. And here. Looks like it's just a regular chip that's connected straight to the board with some little gridded balls called a BGA chip. So those are always good to have. And yeah, there's a couple gold plated pins here and here, as well as some there and a couple there, two of them. And on the back here, just a couple IC chips and some MLCCs. Pretty standard for a ordinary TV board. So now let's move down to the TCOM board. Pull out. So yeah, some of these TCOM boards are gold plated, but there's only a few of them I've ever seen. But yeah, there's some 2 gold pins here and here, as well as here and here. And looks like another gold fuse right there, and a couple big chips with some MLCCs. So, on to the next board. It looks like it's quite an interesting power supply board. Go ahead and pop it out. Okay, so we've removed all of the circuit board screws that hold it in place. And there we go. So yeah, this is the pretty big board here, and these capacitors are huge. They're about 1.5 inches long, so they're pretty big. We got very nice aluminum railing, more here, and we also got something I've never seen before in person, a hybrid IC chip. It's basically an IC chip with ordinary components soldered right on there, including additional small IC chips. And now we're brought over to the last piece to take out. Is this particular, the right side of the television has another same identical board as this one here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I popped that off, and yeah, it's just like the other one. It's actually completely identical. It's really cool. And a few small changes, but other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this thing and remove these metal brackets. Alright, looks like we have removed all those metal rails except the one on the right. And there are a few final boards over there and in that little metal can right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those out, and I'll show you what's inside those. For the left side, just a couple small things. It's just a low-grade board with nothing to remove. Alright, and on the right side, there's just a sealed package, so they can't really see what's inside it unless I pull out my Dremel, which I'm not. But it's just most likely going to be a low-grade board with a couple small components. Nothing too special. Of course, there's a little wire to take, but other than that, nothing much. So yeah, we have removed pretty much everything on this board, except for some speakers and maybe a tiny board right there. So, moving it down, you can see my tripod there. Let's keep it that way. And I'm gonna pop off that part, which actually contains a switch. So, just 2 speakers. This is like a surround system. And now we're going down to the end here. So, yeah, there's a switch. So, take that. And there's actually 2 small boards. Like they never end. Looks like the optical circuitry to receive the signals from the remote control. So that's pretty much it. Nothing much. A nice big capacitor, but a few small ones, and that's it. Yeah, looks like it's just a light board. Piece of plastic. And it looks like a nice little board. Not bad. So now we're getting down to the base part, and we're going to see if there's any special boards that hold the, I guess, circuitry in place. So it looks like there's going to have some. So we'll go ahead and remove those screws that hold that in place, and we'll see you there. Looks like a big heavy-duty board held in with a nice heavy piece of steel. So it looks like that this board, these boards are held in place by this display. So we're going to go ahead and pop off this display here and go from. Okay, yeah. So it's just a glass front and this display here. So yeah, it's for extra protection, which is nice. This piece is completely unharmed. There's no broken LCD. It's just a broken glass screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over and pop out the screws to get out this gold finger strip boards. So yeah, pretty basic finger strip board, nothing special, still nice, good to add to the gold collection. Same on this side. This side also has not much, but still a good piece to add. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the other parts of the screen and see if there's anything there. Okay, I didn't take a look at it or anything. I kind of took a look at it actually, it's actually the opposite. So yeah, I looked over it and there doesn't appear to be anything else that's on any of the other sides because the wires were only connected to the top part, so that's the only pieces of finger strip boards we're going to get. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So yeah, this is all we got for circuit boards, and I'm really only going to show these parts because there's just some wire and some other stuff. But yeah, so that's a typical size representation of an ordinary supplement bottle. And yeah, so that's pretty big. So there's our big power supply, a T-COM board, a couple low grade, our main input-output board, such motherboard, and we got our 2 LCD driver boards, and also 2 finger strip boards on the very left. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is for circuit boards, and a little bit of extra wire, but nothing too much. So yeah, I hope you found that video interesting. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss any videos if you liked it. Tell your friends about it, share it through your social media accounts, everything. Spread the word about me and help more people know about me, and so more people can learn from my experiences. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again sometime soon.